Hey guys, my name is Rachel Feldman. I'm the proud creator and owner of yourhealthcoachbiz.com, where we help you save time and help you come out of overwhelm. What do we have? We have done for you content, workshops, freebies, done for you websites, membership content, gateway programs, which are programs anywhere from 0 to 30 days, and mega programs, which are 30 days and over. We have tons of different resources for you, and we have all of our content to be copyright free. You buy it, you brand it, you launch it. You can change pictures. I'm going to actually show you that in today's video. If you are struggling in your business to get your program written or to get your freebies written or your workshops done, I had a client actually before launch reach out to me and say, do you have a piece of content on this? And I was like, oh my God, yes. And she said to me, this would have taken me about 8 hours to do. It was a workshop that she wanted to present. And seriously, that time that you would put in is time that you could be putting into your client affairs. So without further ado, we're going to take a look at the freebies, the infographics, and the workshops today. Okay, let's take a look at the freebies. Now this one isn't done, but I want to just show you the process. We don't have anything in there. I'm going to show you the guide, and it's not done yet, but this is how it comes to us in raw form. So this is going to be all about sugar cravings. Wait until the sneak peek comes out because it will be phenomenal. 7 ways to lessen inflammation. I believe this could be for any niche. It's a stunning cover. We also have 2 other cover options. And I just want to show you how easy this is. Let me just download it, show you how easy it is to make changes. So you're going to go here. You're going to go to the style pane. I'm going to make these changes in less than 5 minutes. I'm going to modify style. Then I'm going to go to this heading, modify style. I'm going to go to the drop down, which is to say border. I'm going to go to, it's already on the shading. Sometimes it's on border. You need to go to shading. But I'm going to go and change this, and then everything is there because gold is part of my branding, so I'm ready to go. If I want to change the cover, I can just do a right click, change picture from a file, and make the cover in Canva, which we'll show you. Like I said, this, I hear a lot of people talking inflammation. I think pre-COVID, this was something of the silver line of COVID that came out because we all know what inflammation does. And people are really open-minded to knowing how food is affecting them, how their stress is affecting them, how inflammation and getting rid of inflammation is the key to longevity. So we all know this now. Whoops. Let's take a look at the social media. I'm going to show you how easy it is to make changes. I'm going to go to this click. Sorry, they're my nails. If you don't know me, I have nails that are pretty long, so you're going to hear a click, 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 click. It's so easy to make changes. If you want to change this color to a blue, make it pop. You can change this. Make it look totally different in a matter of seconds. Change this, go to pictures, go to vegetables. Make it look completely different. So those are all the images that you get, seriously making it super easy. Now this is a really cool one. This is a freebie and a PowerPoint. I call this a list building bundle. What can you do with a list building bundle? You can have them come in through the freebie and then lead them to a masterclass on the thank you page, or you can have them come in through the masterclass workshop and then give them a freebie in your follow-up emails. We also have follow-up emails and indoctrination series for many different niches, and I encourage you to look because the fortune is in the follow-up. Remember, these are people that are coming into your list. You have to nurture them. Let's take a look at this guide. This is jam-packed with a lot of information. We had a few people ask us about this, and so we decided to put a freebie together in a workshop. Bone and hormone health. Get into the different hormones. Medications and bone health. Lifestyle-based approach to healing osteoporosis. Evidence and long-term approach. We're talking vitamin D. Long-term management. Preventive approaches, natural cure and supplements. Conventional versus natural treatment. And then we have a disclaimer as well as references. And we have the PowerPoint and script. We also have them come with an opt-in page, a thank you page, and an email, which means that, and a welcome email, which means that you could get this launched in a week. You just have to put your opt-in page together. I love how you take a lot of information and put them into a really great graph. We did that with our Spring Detox, and it looks amazing. So you can see tons of information that you can teach. Where would you do this? You can do this on a Facebook Live. You can do this on a pre-recorded video. You can upload this to YouTube and lead them to the opt-in page in the follow-up sequence, give the guide, or you can do the guide. So you can see it's packed with information. We also have the 10 social media images that go with it. You can see right here. Little infographic. And that concludes our freebies. Let's take a look at the workshop. We have 3 reasons why you're not losing weight. So again, this is a guide and a PowerPoint. I think this is amazing because when you think about marketing strategies, this is such a great marketing strategy. Beautiful cover. 3 reasons you're not losing weight. From the marketing to talk about the reasons you're not, it really pulls that person in. And what you will see right here is we looked at some of the cofactors that result in not having your client lose weight. And I think that this is a really eye-opening workshop and guide. Your gut is a mess. So for those of you that specialize in weight and gut, this is a biggie for you. Hormones. Nutrition triggers. We talk about food allergies. Really great one. I wish that I had this one when I was specializing in gut, because so many people were coming to me for weight loss, and I kept explaining to them that if their gut was a mess, they weren't going to be able to lose weight. Let me turn my phone off. I think that's an amazing one. Amazing. I would buy that in a second. for my business. Stunning PowerPoint. You can make all changes here, changes to pictures. Look at this. Again, you can have them come in, or you can also do a webinar where you're giving the guide as a reference. A nice way to just give extra value, extra information. So good. So good, so good, so good. Then we have the guide. Oh, we went through the guide. Then we have the social media images. Same thing, you can make any changes. Little infographics. The Canva template. Then I'll show you the opt-in page. So beautifully designed. Giving you a reference to what your page should look like for optimum convertibility. You have your thank you page. So good. Right here, you could put that right above in this workshop you will learn, and then you could put right here in the middle, click to download the guide. Then we have our workshop trauma series. This is amazing. This came out of just my deep work the last 2 years working on trauma, and I really felt that this was an essential part. There's also so much work, so much research and scientific data that shows a correlation between autoimmune and trauma. And I know since I started doing this work, my autoimmune has gone down. My fight and flight has gone down. All of that stuff that was triggering me constantly to be in fight and flight is resolved and going down. Those triggers and the awareness. And I think that this is great for any niche as well. Let's take a look at it. Introduction to Trauma Recovery. You have a guide, stunning covers. Types of trauma. Trauma triggers. How trauma impacts the body. So that we're giving an introduction. Conditions that show up because of trauma. I had anxiety disorder. I had eating disorder. Emotional behaviors that develop. And truthfully, I was addicted to almost anything. Addicted to things that just would take me out of myself. Simple steps to begin trauma recovery. Then we have a PowerPoint so you can teach it. And you can do this in a few different ways. You can charge for this, of course. This could be a mini trauma course. You could do this as an informed trauma workshop leading to your high ticket. There are also handouts that come with it. I love when we do charts. I love it. I already sold one of these because somebody had come to me and said, I saw that you have this trauma workshop. I'm doing a trauma series. I can't believe you have it. And she was so happy with it. Then within the introduction, you have 2 handouts, workshop reflection sheet. So beautiful. And then you have a daily log for goals. And we have trauma in your emotional health. Different types of trauma. Symptoms of unresolved trauma. How to begin healing from trauma. Self-care tips for managing emotions and recovering from trauma. I have done all of that, and they really do help. I also did another called RTM, which is really hard to find, but that was life-changing for me. The MDR was really life-changing as well. But you have to find a good practitioner, like always. We have 2 handouts, action steps to change your mindset around trauma. Facing trauma. All of that work that you can do, whether you're doing this in group or you're doing this with one-on-one clients, all of that work that you can do with your client. Trauma in your physical health. This is where I saw for years physical ailments that have just lessened and gone away. Trauma in your physical health. How trauma affects our physical health. The long-term effects of untreated trauma. How to heal from trauma naturally and holistically. Talk somatic healing, essential oils. Right there, when you work closely with a holistic coach, start working on the habits. We have the PowerPoint to that, and we also have the 2 handouts. Look at this. So powerful. Even just to ask these questions with your clients and to go through, that's your session. So you can pre-record the videos and you can have them watch, and then to go through the session, you're working on my resilience record. You're working on all this core homework because we can't do it alone. We have to do it with somebody. Then, of course, we have the business materials. The 3 pre-marketing emails are here. They are not templates. You have 10 promotional images to promote the workshop. Then you have 10 images just on trauma. You have the covers and the Canva template. You have the opt-in page, the thank you page, and the welcome email. And again, take a look at the sneak peek. We put in the options for it. Take a look at the sneak peek when that comes out. But that's amazing too. So let's take a look at the infographics. We have Digestion 101 infographics. Actually, let's look at the captions and infographics because it will give you a sense of both. And you can see their long form captions. Look at that. It's just, you know what, I get so excited and I get so amazed when I see the content that we've been working all season to put together. So I just love everything that we have put together. And it makes me want to coach again. This is perfect for anyone in the gut niche. And when you think about it, if you're doing an infographic like every 3 days, you have 90 days of infographics. And then you can come back and buy another pack. By then, we should have another pack. Just joking. But if you're doing infographics every day, then you have 30 days. But most people are doing an infographic, a static image, like an image of yourself, and a reel. So those are the ones on digestion. Then we have ones on food allergies and sensitivities. Let's take a look at the captions again. This is great for gut niche, hormone niche. I mean, I think for almost every niche that talks about common food allergies. Love that. And you see these also come with the Canva template. Let me show you. You're going to get access to this exact template. You're going to click to use template. And then you have this entire, you can make any changes to a color. If I want this to be blue, I don't have to make too many changes to it to make it look different. You can match it to your brand colors. Then we have toxins and hormone health, endocrine. Let me just go, oops. Let me go actually back to the infographics and show you here again. Remember, they also come with captions. This is great for all my hormone coaches out there. We love that. We need our clients to understand that this is happening right in our own kitchen. This would take me forever. I don't even know if I could come out with a product if I even sat for 8 hours and tried to put this all together. Canva, I'm good at changing covers, but I'm not good at making infographics. And I've seen also infographics where they have the templates without the information. I bought that as well, and I never did a thing with them because I couldn't get it to work. Same thing, let's take a look at the vegan. Let's go to the Canva template. This is great for any niche. Vegan, of course, veganism. I love the ones that give you little recipes. I think they're so fun. Totally cute. And that, guys, is everything that we have for the freebies, the infographics, workshops. Stay tuned, of course, for the one on that we didn't have done. We're getting that done Monday so that it will be done for launch come Thursday. So excited. Stay tuned next. We're going to go over programs. We have a Spring Detox. We have a 3-month program called The Foundation, which is touching on nutrition, gut, and mindfulness. We also have a weight loss course. So stay tuned for that, and I can't wait to support you. Take it easy. Bye, guys. Hey there, guys. We are back. Again, my name is Rachel Feldman. I'm the creator of what you see at yourhealthcoachbiz.com, and this is our sneak peek. What I want to show you today are our courses and our programs. So let's get started with one of my favorite courses. Well, they're all my favorite courses. This is the Trauma Workshop Series. We did this because there is so much scientific data that connects autoimmune and trauma and anxiety, trauma and eating disorders, trauma and so much stuff that happens with us that we wanted you to be able to have a trauma series to inform and educate your clients. Let's take a look at what you get. The covers are stunning. I can't even. So this one goes over introduction to trauma, types of trauma triggers, how trauma impacts the body. You will see there's different ways to use this. You can do this as a free series or you could do this as a paid series, and we talk about that on the opt-in page. You also have a PowerPoint that matches this. And the path to recovery is possible because I know it personally. I spent the last 2 years doing trauma therapies that have changed my life. changed myself, changed my perspective. This is a workshop reflection. I want you to think, if you're doing this, I would do this as a paid course because you can actually, or do this with your one-on-one clients. Imagine going through these handouts with your clients. I did have somebody who bought this and she's using it for workshops, leading to her high ticket. Then we have the PowerPoint script. You can change all the pictures. They're copyright free. I love when we do tables like that. It's really easy to take in a lot of information and process it. Love that. Now let's look at trauma and your emotional health. Had to know if you've experienced trauma, different types of traumas, causes of trauma. Then we get into symptoms of unresolved trauma. How to begin healing is the key. So that's where we get into, and of course you can watch the full sneak peek when we have it. Oops, I didn't go over the handouts. Trauma and your emotional health. We have 2 handouts, action steps to change your mindset about trauma. Long and lengthy handout to be able to use. Facing trauma. You can do this in your one-on-one. I mean, so this doesn't have to just be used for a group or doing free workshops. You can use this with your one-on-one and go over these specific questions in your coaching. Then, of course, you have the PowerPoint, trauma in your physical health. Nutrition for trauma recovery. Somatic healing. Essential oils. Working on that gut, and working with a holistic health coach, of course, we say. Then you have the PowerPoint for that as well. Then here's a handout, welcome to the trauma series. Beautiful, 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 beautiful. Then we have the business materials. You have 3 pre-marketing emails. These are not templates. Ten images promoting the workshop series. You have 10 images on trauma. You have the Canva templates, of course, for both of them. Then you have the covers and the Canva template. You have an opt-in page, a thank you page, and a welcome email. So we've added some verbiage there, but you can see it's a whole entire. That's the workshop. Now let's, and that to me, like I said, that just warms my heart because it's something that I've been working on the last 2 years, diligently doing EMDR and RTM and working with a lot of different therapists and also, of course, my coach. Now let's look at the weight loss course. This is legit too. So you'll see right here, we have client modules, mindset of weight loss. This could be great as a course. This is a course. This can also be a program, but we consider this a course. And it does come with low carb meal plans, vegetarian and omnivore. Then that has a PowerPoint as well. So all of the modules have a PowerPoint and a script. So you can use this in a number of different ways. You can use this as a course for a 6-week course. You could, of course, make it longer if you wanted and add more recipes. We gave 6 weeks of recipes. So the course once a week. And then you could use this in your one-on-one, or you could do this as a group. Really high value information. Then we talk about understanding weight loss. Because this is a low carb approach. Really great info for your client. Then there's a PowerPoint setting up for your weight loss lifestyle. I love the covers. I think the covers are just outstanding. Smart weight loss goals. And there's a PowerPoint as well for that. I love saying realistic goals. I think that's so important for our clients. We are not into those gimmick trick kind of weight loss courses. That's one of the reasons we chose low carb for this. And this could be added to another program that you have. This could also be paired with our blood sugar mastery program. You could have the blood sugar and the weight loss. Also a beautiful PowerPoint. So you can teach these, you can have them pre-recorded. You can even for your one-on-one guys, I mean, that's the whole thing about leveraging your time. Pre-record those videos, be able to give them to your clients before you meet so they're really educated and you can focus on some of that coaching and lifestyle and habit changes in your sessions instead of needing to teach. And we know our sessions come down to that. The teaching of the habits and the lifestyle and the mindset changes. Then, of course, there's bonus intermittent fasting. An FAQ. And there's a PowerPoint to match. Then let's take a look what's in the business folder. You have 6 pre-marketing emails. "20 images on weight loss." You can see them in the full sneak peek. Oops, here's the collage. Beautiful. And you have the Canva template for that. You have the covers in the Canva template. You have the kickoff and wrap up script. You can use these before you even meet your client. You can get a feel for the kickoff. Then we have a sales page. Everything you need. Testimonials. The exact example of what your page should look like. You have support emails. You see right here. You can really go through these and think about how you're going to position this program, because it really takes you through the flow. It gives you some action steps. That's the weight loss course. Now let's take a look at the Spring Detox. Now, we gave you the Word documents because we have a lot of people in different countries who find editing in Canva can be really tough. If you also don't like editing in Canva, no problem. We gave you the Word document for this season. Let's take a look at what this looks like. This is based on the Elimination Diet. You're going to get this exact template. Let's go through this. Why do you need a detox? Symptoms. I love when we do these tables. I already said that. But I just feel like it brings such clarity and cohesiveness to a program. All about the elimination. Talking about the different phases. You can see the foods that you're reintroducing. You only reintroduce dairy and eggs, so if you want to make this vegan, you would have to swap out 2 recipes. That's it. We talk about the liver and detox, why the elimination diet. How trigger foods affect gut, mood, sleep. Trigger foods to continue to look at post-program. Detox tools. And emotional tools. And then an FAQ. Beautiful FAQ, loaded with information. Let's take a look at the omnivore suggested meals. You can get a look for how it is. Let's go into the recipe guide. You can say you have breakfast, you have snacks. We're just doing the preview. You have dinner. Dessert, transition meals, oats, yogurt, corn, brown rice, and eggs. You have a pre and post questionnaire. I love doing this with clients or even in a group. Let's take a look at this. All these great questions to ask your clients. And when I did this in a group, I would have people fill this out. It's also a great way, at the end of that, you can put a testimonial template if you so desire. You have the vegetarian recipe guide. You have the food diary. Then we go into the business folder. You have 6 promotional emails, again, not templates. 20 social media images in detox. And they're really easy to change pictures. You're just going into your Canva template and swapping out pictures. You have your Canva covers and your Canva cover template. So if you are using the Word docs, you can make any changes. You have the kickoff and wrap up script. That can be an entire social media post or a live, just talking on that one slide. I would pull from this information and pull from your guide to do your pre-marketing and really talk about what you can get from going through a detox. You have promotional images. I love these. These are great for Insta stories, Facebook stories. And of course you have the sales page. Everything you need. You can give this to your designer or you can do this yourself. Testimonials are already there for you. And then you have the 20 support emails. This will take you step by step through the detox, just like all our support emails. They're not templates, they're ready to be plugged and played. Now the last is the foundation. The foundation is a 3-month program. You can see right here we start with mindfulness. So we started this off with mindfulness so that your client would get those mindset changes first. Then they're ready to go into the nutrition part, and then they're ready to go into the gut. So this is a 3-month high ticket program. We have action steps. Talking about breath work, talking about journaling, getting your client to do all that foundational work, action steps, mindful eating. The recipes here are vegan and omnivore. Then you have the PowerPoint. So you can teach them again, having this pre-recorded, taking them through the materials. Oops. Then you have month 2, nutrition. Protein sources, fats essential for the body, fat sources to include, micronutrients, antioxidants, building a balanced plate, which is so important for people. Talking organic food, dirty dozen, clean 15, grass-fed, gluten. We get into dietary theories. Little homework and action steps. Then we have the PowerPoint to match. Then we have month 3, which is all about the gut. Digestion, symptoms of poor digestion, leaky gut. We talk about gluten again, gut-brain axis. How gut affects sleep. How gut affects the immune system. Supplements. How gut affects hormones. Testing for gut health. Supplements to take. Enzymes, which are so important. Now, glutamine. Then we have homework. What a complete program. Let's go into the business folder. You have 2 freebies, 5 weight loss hacks, and 7 ways to reset your gut. Take a look at this. Beautiful cover. Everything you need in a freebie to lead them to this program. We wanted to think of the top 2 niches that could lead to this program with a great freebie. Then you have 5 weight loss hacks. Then you have 2 PowerPoints. So with this, how we match them, you can have them either come in through the freebie and then land on a thank you page that has a masterclass, or you can promote the masterclass and then in the follow-up sequence, give them the freebie. There are just 2 ways. Everyone processes information differently. Some people love a masterclass, some people love a freebie, and you'll be able to hit them in both ways doing that. 6 pre-marketing emails. everything you need to market the program. Plus you have 20 blogs. You can see right here. Those blogs could also be newsletters. You have the Canva collage. Beautiful. You have the sales page. You have social media. I love these. Oops. We had them there. 20 social media images. We'll have to fill in that blank. Promotional ads, Instagram story, Facebook story. Using these also for ads as well. You have 3 flyers. Looking beautiful. And you have your support emails. 14 support emails. Can see it goes by the weeks, and I don't think I showed you the recipes. Let's start with the vegan omnivore. The vegan omnivore. The vegan recipe guide. After talking this much, my brain is going blah. You can see a lot of smoothies and smoothie bowls. Juices, smoothie and smoothie bowls. These are copyright free. We have our recipe creator create them from scratch, so you can do what you desire with them. You can make them into blog posts. You can share recipes. Snacks. Dressings. Look how yummy that is. Look at that. We'll take a look at the omnivore so you can see the difference. Let's go to lunches. Oops, I gotta take that out. So you can see we take out the beans and we swap in. And that, guys, is everything to show you with the programs. If you have any questions, please let us know. We launch on March 16th, and that's when we have open cart for these amazing programs and the content that we've delivered for spring of 2023. Again, my name is Rachel Feldman. It's been a pleasure to be with you. If you have any questions, please let me know. Bye, guys.